going on, guys? Daniel Content with Built to Perfection. I'm in the all-new Honda Civic Si. I wanted to do a tutorial on this car because I don't see it anywhere. I don't see it on the streets as much as you used to. Why? Because it's overshadowed by the Type R. You rarely see the Type R in the streets as well. But the hype is so huge with the Type R that the Si is not doing as well as it used to. Now, I didn't do my research on how many models they sold, but from what I'm used to seeing on the streets, I don't see as many of them. And here's a couple of reasons why. First, they took away a lot of the wow that came with the Si. The seats are just regular seats, you know, bucket seats that say Si with some red stitching on it. Not as fancy as the ones before. The steering wheel, the iconic Si emblem is gone. It feels like more of a like a regular, you know, Honda Civic than it did as an Si. It's got the cool, you know, shift knob with the red stitching on it, 6-speed. It's a 1.5 turbo pushing 205 horsepower. The clutch, though, it feels like butter. Like you step on it and your foot just smoothly goes down with no resistance, no nothing, which is great. But here's the downside to that. You don't know when to shift. There's no feeling to it. I'm going to take it for a ride, but as I was driving it around a lot for a few minutes, just to get a feel for it, I didn't feel anything from it. I felt no life, no soul, no energy. So, all right, here we go. The hell? Oh, the brake hold. Stupid brake hold. I'm so used to a lever when releasing the brake. There's like a electronic brake now. It's just a button. I don't know how I feel about that. It's like all the essence is gone from the car. It's like computers controlling everything now. All right, let's try to figure this out. What's up, guys? All right, so we're testing it out. It feels great. It feels great. I just dropped it into second gear, coming to a stop, you know, put it back into third. It feels amazing. It really does. The shifting is so smooth, you don't know when to catch it. It's unbelievable how responsive it is. If this is anything like the Type R, it's a great gearbox. Don't mind the shakiness, I do apologize. Just testing out the suspension and how it feels, hitting some bumps. She's smooth. She's smooth. She's aggressive. It's almost unreal on how smooth this feels. So, it's a $23,000 to $25,000 car. It's got 205 horsepower. What more could you ask? It's a 1.5 liter turbo. It's got the nice red into it. It's got a 6-speed transmission. You know how hard it is to shift gears and keep this camera steady for you guys? That's a whole new talent. That is a whole new talent. Let's close that sunroof because that's blinding me. But for the most part, this is nice. I don't want one. I want a Type R. I don't want one of these. If you're a Type R enthusiast, great. If you're into Hondas and you've been into Hondas all your life, this would be a great move up. Is it faster than the previous Si? Yes. Yes, with 205 horsepower. Is it more responsive? Yes, because of the turbo. It's a small turbo, nothing big. You don't get no lag. It just goes. It's a great all-around Si. I'm convinced. I am convinced. See the camera shaking? Sorry, guys. nice. It's nice. It sounds nice. Here, revving. I got to rev to 7,000 RPMs. The rev limiter starts blinking on the lights on the gauge cluster. That's nice. It's pretty cool. All right, guys. So I just did my test on the all-new Honda Civic Si. For what you're getting, it's a great all-around car. For $23,900, you're getting 205 horsepower. You're getting a 1.5 liter turbo. You're getting a car that it gets up and goes. It moves. It wants to go. You're stepping on the gas. It goes. Here's my downside. The clutch is so smooth that you can't feel when you have to shift. You can't feel it shift into gear. You have to be mindful of that until you get used to it. And here's the other thing. There's no e-brake handle. There's a button. I kept screwing that up. Every time I keep forgetting to hit it. The car starts rolling back or forward on me. It takes away from the feeling of driving a stick shift. And I think that's the only thing they should have left in a stick shift vehicle is the e-brake. Even a handle, even if it's electronic, just the handle would have been great. But overall, I think it's a great feeling car. I think it's beautiful. The carbon fiber trim looks better than it does on the Type R. The interior is decent and, basic. I feel that they should have left the previous work that they did to the SI in this to make it feel like the SI and not just another Civic. The only thing that it has the red stitching, it has the racing bucket style seats, but it doesn't have like that feel like the previous SIs did. It is faster. So you take some, you lose some. And that is it for Built to Perfection. And thank you to Honda of Hackettstown, which are always great in allowing me to test drive their new vehicles, to bring this to you guys. And I hope you guys enjoy.